Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Be English podcast. I am your host, John Miller.
And I am Emily Carter. It is so good to have you here with us today.
Whether you are listening on your morning walk, on the bus, or just relaxing at home, we are happy you tuned in.
That's right. Our goal here at the Be English podcast is simple. We want to help you learn English in a way that is easy, encouraging, and actually fun. No stress, just good conversation.
Exactly, Emily. We know learning a language can be difficult, but we are here to support you every step of the way. We speak clearly and slowly, so everyone, from beginners to advanced learners, can follow along.
Today, we have a very interesting topic. It is something many students struggle with, even if they have excellent grammar. The topic is, if you say this, you sound like a textbook.
Oh, that is a great topic. You know, sometimes you can speak English perfectly according to the rules, but you still sound a little bit strange.
Yes, you might sound like a robot or like a strict professor from the 1950s. We want to help you sound more natural, like a real person chatting with a friend at a coffee shop in New York or London.
So, if you are ready to stop sounding like a book and start sounding like a native speaker, keep listening. And remember, if you enjoy our show, please subscribe and share it with your friends.
Shall we get started, John?
Let's dive in.
So, John, let's talk about the first sign that someone is speaking textbook English. I think this is the most common one. It happens right at the beginning of a conversation.
I think I know what you were going to say. Is it the greeting?
Yes, it is. Imagine this scenario. I see you on the street. I say, "Hello, John. How are you?" What does the textbook tell you to say?
The textbook says I should answer, I am fine, thank you. And you?
Exactly. I am fine, thank you. And you? Now, John, be honest. When was the last time you actually said that sentence in real life?
Honestly, probably never. Maybe when I was joking, but in a serious conversation, never.
Right. It is grammatically correct. It is polite, but it sounds very stiff. It sounds scripted. If you say this to a native speaker, they will immediately know you learned English in a very traditional classroom.
It creates a distance between people. It feels a bit cold. So, Emily, what should our listeners say instead? How do we fix this robot greeting?
We have so many better options. If someone asks, "How are you?" you can simply say, "I'm good, thanks. You?"
That is much better. I'm good, thanks. You? It is short, friendly, and natural. Or you could say, not bad. How about you?
Not bad is a classic. It sounds very relaxed. Another one I use all the time is doing well.
Doing well. I like that one. It's positive but calm. So let's practice. Emily, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, John. How about yourself?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. See? That felt like a real conversation.
It really did. It flows better. So the lesson here is to avoid the "I am fine, thank you" robot script. Mix it up. Use "I'm good," "pretty good," or "not bad."
That brings us to another area where students often sound like textbooks. This one is about connecting ideas, words like however, moreover, and furthermore.
Oh yes, the essay words. These are beautiful words if you are writing a formal letter or an academic paper, but in spoken English, they can sound very heavy.
I remember talking to a student once. He was telling me about a movie he saw. He said, the action scenes were exciting. Furthermore, the acting was superb.
Furthermore, in a casual chat about a movie?
Yes, I understood him perfectly, but it felt like he was giving a speech to a large audience, not just talking to me. It sounded too formal for the situation.
It's like wearing a tuxedo to a beach party. You look nice, but you're overdressed.
That is a perfect example, Emily, wearing a tuxedo to the beach. So let's help our listeners dress casually for the conversation. Instead of furthermore or moreover, what should they use?
The magic words are also, plus, and.
Let's try that movie sentence again. Instead of furthermore, the acting was superb, you could say,
The action scenes were exciting. Also, the acting was great.
or using plus. The movie was cool, plus the popcorn was delicious.
That sounds so much more natural. Another one that students overuse is nevertheless.
Ah, that's a heavy word. It was raining. Nevertheless, we went to the park.
It sounds very dramatic. In real life, we just use but or still.
It was raining, but we went to the park anyway.
Or, it was raining, we still went to the park, though.
Though is a great word for advanced learners to practice. Putting though at the end of a sentence is very common in spoken English.
Exactly. So save the big words like moreover and nevertheless for your writing exams. When you're chatting with friends, keep it simple with also, plus, but, and anyway.
Moving on to the third part of our topic today. This is about sentence length and completeness.
This is a tricky one because teachers always tell students, speak in full sentences.
Yes, in school, if a teacher asks, "Do you like ice cream?" you have to say, "Yes, I like ice cream very much."
But in the real world, if you answer every question with a full, complete sentence, you sound like a textbook again.
It can make the conversation feel very slow. Native speakers value speed and efficiency. We shorten things. We use fragments.
Let's give an example. Imagine you're at a coffee shop. The barista asks, "Would you like room for cream?"
The textbook answer is, "Yes, I would like room for cream, please."
It's too long. A native speaker would just say, "Yes, please," or "Sure."
Or even just "please."
Let's try another one. Imagine I ask you, "John, are you going to the party on Saturday?"
A robotic answer would be, "No, I am not going to the party on Saturday because I am busy."
That sounds like you are reading a police statement. How would you actually say that to me?
I'd probably say, "No, I can't. I'm busy."
No, I can't. I'm busy. Short, sweet, clear.
Another part of this is using contractions. We mentioned this briefly before, saying "I am" instead of "I'm" or "do not" instead of "don't."
Yes, this is crucial. If you say, "I do not know," it sounds very serious, maybe even a little angry. I do not know.
But if you say "I don't know," it sounds casual and soft.
Or I cannot go versus I can't go.
If you say "I cannot go," it sounds like a final decision. It sounds strict. "I can't go" sounds like you're sorry you can't make it.
So the tip here is to don't be afraid to shorten your sentences. You don't need to repeat the whole question in your answer. And please use contractions.
It makes the rhythm of your speech much smoother. English has a specific rhythm. If you pronounce every single word separately, you break that rhythm.
That's true. It's like music. You need to flow. I am fine is staccato. I'm good is flow.
So, to recap this section, short answers are okay. Yeah, nope, sure, I'd love to. These are all perfectly polite in casual situations.
And they show that you're comfortable with the language. You're not just translating words in your head, you're reacting naturally.
We have covered a lot of ground today, Emily. I think our listeners are ready to sound less like a textbook and more like a local.
I think so too, John. Let's quickly summarize the 3 main points we discussed.
First, we looked at greetings. Instead of the stiff "I am fine, thank you," try using "I'm good," "doing well," or "not bad."
Second, we talked about connecting words. Leave moreover and furthermore for your essays. In conversation, use simple words like also, plus, but, and anyway.
And finally, we discussed sentence length. You don't always need to answer in full sentences. It's okay to be short and direct. And remember to use contractions like I'm, don't, and can't.
We also used a few interesting words today that I want to review. We used the word stiff, S-T-I-F-F. John, what does it mean if something or someone is stiff?
If something is stiff, it's not flexible. In language, it means it's not natural or relaxed. It feels formal and uncomfortable.
We also used the word robotic, This just means acting or sounding like a robot, without emotion or natural rhythm.
And we use the phrase overdressed. This means wearing clothes that are too formal for the occasion, like wearing a tuxedo to a gym. We used it to compare formal words in casual conversation.
I hope these tips help you feel more confident when you speak. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to connect with people.
Exactly. Don't worry about making mistakes. Native speakers make mistakes all the time. Just try to relax and have fun with the language.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the Be English podcast. It really helps us grow.
And leave us a comment. Tell us, what is your favorite way to say "How are you" without sounding like a textbook? We would love to hear from you.
Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye.